These awards that we're presenting today are based on good academic spending, membership with the AAFP, American Academy of Family Medicine, up to date with duty hours and new innovation logs, right, Dr. Roshan? Completed the requirements for postgraduate year. It comes from some patient recommendations, colleagues, hospital administrators, and our community organizers. Nominations can be done during didactics, and the winner is selected based on description criteria as stated in the. What is a chief? This is selected via democratic election consisting of all medical interns and residents with input from the program faculty, associate program director, and program director. A selfless position, which is sounding board for the entire program, which represent inpatient and outpatient services. They manage all the clinics associated with the program to include schedules, complaints of course, time off, and that's the not fair discussion, right? In addition to regular resident duties, these stellar individuals work alongside the associate program director and program director to lead us into scholastic excellence, service to the community, develop training initiatives, and managing challenges in our field. Chief residents are a direct representation of the state of the resident welfare and play a critical role in the success of the program. This year's 2024 Chief Residents is Dr. Amber Khan. Select a second-year resident to lead the path. With 30 residents, there's always something that comes up. And this year, Dr. Yadiel Corrales was our second chief resident. He is the Guido of chief residents. Family Medicine Senior Resident of the Year. This award is given to either a second or third year resident. This time they would have spent about 24 to 36 months with us. And they exhibit exemplary patient care, leadership skills, commitment to the community, contributed to scholarly activity, and are dedicated to improving the residency program. She was intern of the year 2 years ago, and now resident of the year, and she's fashionably late. It's Dr. Ada Hatzwhite. For intern of the year, moving along, program director Scholastic Achievement Award. So what does scholastic mean? Define it. It's relating to schools or scholars, and another way to relate is looking at synonyms for the word scholastic. You'll find academic, intellectual, scholarly, learned, bookish, educational, and donish. Scholastic thought is also known for rigorous conceptual analysis and the careful drawing of distinction. This award honors the interns and residents with the highest in-service examination scores for his or her class, most improved academically, perhaps struggled at some point of the process, but still here working hard to perfect their craft. But of all the awards, this is one of the ones I take great pride in because usually these require just that extra push. It also helps us develop as educators and it allows for our own personal growth. Their success is more valuable than any amount of money, and the look on their faces when greatness is achieved is priceless. It is with great honor our winners this year is, well, I'm going to go with the one that's here. Dr. Amabir Dillon. We will watch it during didactics sometimes. He won't outlive that ever. The others are just for our residents that are here is Dr. Abdusalam, Dr. Raul de la Vega, and Dr. Nordiza. And the other individual is Dr. Paulo Curry, who's in fashion today. So this next award, they're probably going to kill me for bringing him up here. Dr. Betsaida Madera Diaz needs to come up to the stage, and Maribel Peralta, please come up to the stage. I'll need a doctor up there. So I don't think this has ever been done in a residency program, but I think it needs to be done. What's unique about the residents graduating from this year, aside from the training of becoming a doctor, I don't think that's unique, because everybody's doing that. I think what's unique with this next award is they actually built something that matters, where other people can come. So this next award is a unique opportunity to recognize and acknowledge two special individuals who are not only dedication to the residency program, but also the outpatient clinic. Compassionate Health Medical Center started in 2021 and developed by Dr. Julio Gonzalez, Maribel Peralta, Dr. Yvonne Walker, Dr. Sylvia Paisani, and my wife's permission, Dr. Betsaida Diaz. Expertise led to thriving medical practice servicing the South Miami area, with services ranging from primary care, OBGYN, pediatrics, hair transplants, hormone replacement therapy, Botox, in-mode laser treatments, weight loss management, and mental illness services. From humble beginnings of qualifying patients for disability, the clinic now shows an increase in patient care to average 27.3 patients per day, up from 5 patients per day. Fiscally, Compassionate Health Medical Center had a 145% increase in revenue for quarter 1 2024 compared to 2023, which is a direct reflection of the time and dedication from these individuals. Compassionate has 156 5-star reviews, which is the highest for any of our outpatient clinics. Their sacrifice and service has led to a diversification of training in our training program and will be a fixture for residents to come. So what you've built is something for those that come behind you. And I can't say any other resident has done that. So I'm really happy to present Dr. Yvonne Walker and Dr. Sylvia Paisani with the award. You guys want to come. See if we can coax Dr. Gonzalez to say a few words.
I'm so proud how compassion has been grown, and I'm so proud of Walker and Dr. Sylvia Paisani, how they grow during this time, first year until now, and they are so ready to go also. I'm so proud of you guys.
In your first 6 months of residency, there's such a sharp learning curve for residents, whether it be learning the computer systems, the staff, the faculty, how to talk to an attending, how to present to an attending, procedures, and all the stressors that come with being a doctor. A lot of these students come with previous knowledge and they really shine. So the intern of the year is a well-rounded individual who's completed a research project on time, demonstrated leadership skills, excellent presenting skills, and has exhibited professionalism in various settings and has worked to enhance the residency program. This year is Dr. Larkin Martinez. So to address the elephant in the room, we'll start with one of our favorite residents. She's so much of a favorite, she's not listed on this form here. We'll take the blame for that one. So Dr. Sylvia Passani, before you sit down, come on up and receive your diploma. So tomorrow there's another official graduation for you guys. Yes. We're sharing. Through good and bad, you develop a lot of rapport. We talk about family, friends, children, things that affect our growth in residency and human in life. And each of you are special because we've actually spent 36 months together. And this was my first class where we started from first year, second year, and third year. So it's such a privilege to be up here just to acknowledge all your sacrifices. The next individual that we're going to call up here helped me grow so much as an educator. Joined us in one of our mission trips to the Dominican Republic where we cared for orphanages in a church. I didn't know he played the guitar, but plays the guitar. No matter how hard I pushed him, or how hard I was on you, you still rose to the occasion. I'm super proud of the gains that you made. The world is going to be such a great place having you as a physician and seeing patients. So Dr. James Chu, come on up. Again, the next individual is an individual where followed me from one residency program to this residency program, believed in me as I believed in him, is now one of our attending physicians at Memorial Medical Center, is the epitome of family medicine, and pushes himself and his family, has a wonderful wife who supports him, is just an amazing human being. Leaps and bounds. I still remember his first presentation that he gave on radiology. Each of you, hopefully, are impacted by us as we are of you. I knew when I heard his presentation how detailed he was and how much it was worth investing time and effort into this individual. So Dr. Samuel Clark. All right, Michael, make us proud. Still love you guys. Here's our Scholastic Achievement Award. He was admitting a patient at the hospital. And then our Senior Resident of the Year Award, of course. All the life of the doctor. Okay, so thank you to our staff, our program coordinator, our office managers.
She was always there with me, supporting me, and she was a person who told me, do not give up, take that test. And thanks to my parents, because they were always there since I was a little girl, and they also believed in me. And thank you, Dad, for signing those notes, for your support, for your love. Mom, thank you for everything that you did for me. So this award goes to you, but before I continue, I would like to give a speech that I prepared for our class, if you let me. Today we celebrate our remarkable achievements of passing our boards and completing a memorable journey. First, we want to thank our mentors, family, office staff, program coordinator, and program director for their unconditional support, patience, and love, and for believing in our potential. Your legacy will continue to live on, not just in our achievements, but in the lives that we touch, inspired by your example. In the words of Isaac Newton, if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Thank you for being our giants and lifting us higher than we could ever imagine. We began our residency training in the shadow of a global crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic, when the world was on its knees and uncertainty clouded our everyday. We were called to serve, not just as the residents, but as frontline warriors. We faced unprecedented challenges, worked tirelessly, and adapted to rapidly changing protocols while witnessing profound human suffering. Though often weary, our bodies, minds, and hearts never faltered. Our spirits, though tested, never broke. Unlike any other, we have been shaped by the demands of a pandemic, forged in the fires of a world in peril. But from the last fire, we have emerged as resilient physicians and beacons of hope, emblems of courage, and paragons of compassion. As we stand on the threshold of a new beginning, let's remember the lessons of these difficult times. That empathy and love are the greatest healers. That science and faith must walk hand in hand. And that resilience is not just the ability to endure both, but to adapt and to lead in the face of adversity. We exemplify the oath to do no harm, serve all with equity, and uphold the most precious meaning of life. As we step forward into the world, let's carry the responsibility of our calling with pride. May we continue to be a source of strength for our patients, a pillar of support to our families, and to be champions of the noble art of healing. Lastly, I leave you with a blessing, and this is from Numbers 6:24-26, and it says, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace." Congratulations, doctors, we did it.
Another jewel of our residency program. I still remember the first time I had a conversation with him, and to see where he is now, and the growth that he's done throughout the residency program. Each resident has a different journey because they all come from different places, different schools, different cultures. Our resident has definitely challenged me in new innovations and didactics, and I appreciate him for that. He continues to challenge me, even though his last rotation was with me, and I appreciate him for that. It makes me a better human and a better father for the patient's development. But I love you, and I appreciate you, and it's a blessing to have you. So, Dr. Bhushan, we'll get it right. Next graduate is again not only our chief, but just an amazing human being. Actually worked alongside me, aside from the residency program, managing our hospice rotation. Being with somebody as they die is an amazing gift as a physician. But leading the residency program in that rotation, answering the phone at all different times of the day, in addition to becoming a doctor and a resident, taking her tests, and leading the program. She came from another fellowship into our program. Has been a blessing. She would drive to do rotations in our clinic, and all that with her daughter and her husband. So, Dr. Amber, come on. Our next resident graduate.
My family, I would not have accomplished anything without them. My mom, Fasiha Khan, and my husband, Fawad Khan. Can you please
We entered into a fellowship into hospice. Again, a blessing, sweet, humble, willing to learn, answers the phone, even keel, same person every day, problem solver, and a delight to be around. Again, it's one of those where you just feel the growth and you see it through the years and the time invested. Dr. Dunetsky, Diego Santiago.
Just unjustifiably, if I did not acknowledge the significant role of my mom, and just bending over backward, cleaning feces from patients, just humbling herself, working 3 jobs, sciatica, going through cold, getting inclement weather, making sure I'm always dressed nicely. She's like, I'm gonna make sure when these patients see you, they see the very best of your family. And Thank you, Mommy, for the sacrifice. Thank you. That's the reason I'm dressed like this. And, equating that to makeup. So, and definitely my wife, who is taking, being here in Miami, taking care of 4 children, doing hairs, just cooking meals, being without me for 18 months. Thank you, babe, for your love and just your undying support. Thank you, and I acknowledge you. Please, my mom, my wife,
A true blessing from God. I still remember the call I made to each and every one of you to welcome you to the program. Perhaps I can even share the exact place I was standing when I spoke to each of you. The sense of responsibility and pride and challenge of pushing you hard to exude excellence. The need to develop skills, dedication, and drive it takes to be a successful physician. You are all unique, not only because of today and your achievements, but because of what we did together. Yes, together. This is the only program in Florida which provides training in bio-team hormone replacement therapy, hair transplant with neograft, laser training with InMode, and hair removal with Optimus. Yet again, another first is the ability to provide Botox and actual elliptical excisions for melanomas, basal cells, and squamous cells. This is aside from the rigors of the American College of Graduate Medical Education requirements. You all met and exceeded my expectations. Let's not forget about the challenges, the debates, the practice guideline changes, the PTO requests, the personal disagreements, and so forth. Despite all that, here we are. Another first for our program is all of you ranked above the national average for the training exam and the board certification of family medicine. In addition to the achievement, you are the first class to meet my requirement of board certification before graduation, and again, you did it. You leave now to your next place of business. Each of you have risen to the occasion at your own pace, but nonetheless have risen. I implore you to keep your skills you have developed and utilize them for the challenges that lie ahead. Life is nothing but one challenge after another. Each of you here today have shown your ability to deal with great adversity and succeed. God has blessed all of us, and my wish is for you to pay it forward and serve your community with great distinction. Volunteer, pray regularly, spend time with your family, work hard at family-life balance, and do not take yourself too serious. Get into education at your kid's school, church, or hospital. You're all graduates of Palm Springs Hospital. Each of you have something you need to give back. I'm honored to have been part of your lives during these 36 months, and you will all be in my prayers. Thank you. If you guys like to take pictures, we'll have a loose with a message. And we'll go out and have some wonderful food and enjoy the scenery and take some pictures. The next set of awards is actually for our family members. This will be handed out by your graduates. It's the Meisenheimer Award. Dr. Meisenheimer was a pediatrician. He was a patient of mine down here in the Florida Keys. Our next graduate is an exceptional physician. She comes with a robust experience, is a go-getter, works extremely hard, Extreme wealth of knowledge, has given Dr. Gonzalez and myself a run for our money, keeps us sharp, and that's the expectation for all of our residents, right? To make us better, we all make each other better. She's a leader, she's a founder, she's an exceptional human. I'm super proud of her. Dr. Walker.
How people believe in you, and when that belief changes everything. I guess I can go through a little story. Back when I graduated in 2012, we were foreclosed on and we were thrown out in the street. And at the same time, I had a surgical enucleation of my left eye, and my mom was just about to lose her insurance for my teacher's position. And so I started living in efficiencies in Hialeah. And I got a job as a medical assistant through one of my church contacts there. And I was very broken because I had taken the boards and I was trying to match a couple times and I couldn't do it, and I was draining my sister's resources as an ophthalmology resident who doesn't earn much to begin with. And they let me keep a singular focus on the goal. Not just because I have one eye, but because it's a singular focus. It's not just being present, but actually just believing in somebody and having that belief manifest in that person because you hold that thing so strongly. And Dr. Diaz also has words of encouragement where he like prophesies things into my life, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. And then something happens, so it's good. But belief is a powerful thing, and I encourage you, as you grow as physicians, to have that same belief in your patients when they're non-compliant, to have that belief in yourself when you've made a mistake, and to have grace for your patients, for yourself, and for others as you grow in your individual journeys. And so that my sister isn't here today because she's operating on ice. But my mom's here.
Y que los lentes se le cayeron y eso fue un desastre. Perdieron dinero esa noche.
So I don't really like speeches. It's not really, it takes a lot of sacrifices to get through residency, get through medical school, get through all the years of schooling, a lot of money, time, and time more than anything. So the first person I'd like to thank is my father. He sacrificed a lot of his health, a lot of time, and a lot of his money. So I wouldn't be here without him. And I hope he gets to live some of this dream with me, which gives me a lot of happiness. The second person, obviously, is my wife. I am a very challenging person, as Dr. Diaz would say. So, living with me and sacrificing a lot of time with her too. She had everything going for her before I had to wait, put everything on hold, and move the country, leave her job, and then take care of our daughter who came first year. That wasn't easy. I left her right in the hospital right after my daughter was born, and because I was on inpatient, and that's just part of the job, right? And she was very understanding about it, and was very, very supportive. I wouldn't be able to finish residency without her. So, thank you. Thank you, Amy.
Words in completing a memorable journey. First, we want to thank our mentors, family, office staff, program coordinator, and program director for their unconditional support, patience, and love, and for believing in our potential. Your legacy will continue to live on, not just in our achievements, but in the lives that we touch, inspired by your example. In the words of Isaac Newton, if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants.
To welcome you to the program. Perhaps I can even share the exact place I was standing when I spoke to each of you. A sense of responsibility, pride, and challenge of pushing you hard to exude excellence. The need to